Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm going to be looking at the new content poll coming to RuneScape kind of in mid-May. Now these are still all unpolled changes yet, so we should be receiving it relatively soon, but the dev blog is out. So the main changes are going to be to Barbarian Assault. There's going to be 2 new quests in zeah, as well as most notably the new leather shield coming for the ranging class. And last up there will be some general quality of life adjustments for a few items. So the first quality of life adjustment is going to be for the Dragonfire shield. Currently there's only one sprite and it only shows it whether it's charged or uncharged, and they're hoping to make a change to that, and really I don't see why not. It's just kind of nice to be able to see the difference visually, and it does have a little fashionscape value depending on what you want. Next up, the Rock Thrown Hammer is a suggested change for when you're killing gargoyles, because currently you need to melee them to get the effect from the Rock Hammer. Now they're suggesting you get a new item called the Rock Thrown Hammer. I don't really think this is necessary. I think they should just make it work with range. I don't really see the need for an extra step here, but whatever, it's still nice, and maybe now you can actually range gargoyles. Next up, they are going to be making some changes to Leaf Bladed Battle Axe, and I'm pretty happy about this because I personally do enjoy killing Cuirasses, and right now I'm ranging them because I really don't think the melee weapons are that good. However, now they're going to be making the Leaf Bladed Battle Axe up to 72, the same as the other weapon, as well as a passive 17.5% damage boost when you're fighting Cuirasses or Turas. And it's just isolated to this one niche, so I don't think it's a big deal. Next up, they're going to be making some changes to the Rim Staff. Now they're thinking of adding a 5% magic damage boost, which is pretty good, but the main change is they're making it one-handed, which falls in line with pretty much every other Barrow's item. And I'm not really sure where this is going to leave this as a weapon, because right now it's just so dirt cheap. It might be a good alternative just because of how inexpensive it is, but I don't think it's going to be best in slot by any means. Next up, they're going to be reducing the special attack requirement for the Bandos Godsword down to 50% to give it continuity with the rest of the weapons. So another change they're making is to the Serpentine Helm. They're making a revision to the changes they made a couple months ago. So what they're proposing is, instead of the helm applying venom to people, it's going to be your weapon now. If you're wearing a normal weapon, there's a 25% chance of applying venom. If you have a poison weapon like a DDS, it's a 50% chance, and if you have a venom inflicting weapon, it's a 100% chance. I'm not really sure where this is going to fall in line because it still seems a little weird. But I guess it's better than nothing, because right now the Serpentine Helm is pretty much worthless. So next up, the biggest change they're going to be making is the addition of leather shields. Now there's going to be 2 different types. One variant is made with your crafting skill and the other one with your fletching skill. The crafting one is going to entail leather shields, and the fletching one is going to be making wooden shields. I'm not quite sure why they're adding both, but we seem to only have the statistics for the leather shields. So they're starting at level 20 defense with the hard leather shield and goes all the way up to the black Dhide shield. Now the shields do give an attack bonus. Now they're substantially worse than, say, the OD Mord or the new proposed best in slot range shield for when the Dragon Slayer 2 quest comes out. But to be honest, there are no other alternatives at this level anyway, so it's just kind of a bonus. The highest it gives is a +7 range attack with the black Dhide shield. Now as far as defensive bonuses go, they aren't great. However, they are going to be better against tanking melee, even over the OD Mord, because currently the OD Mord only gives a mage in range defense. So it does have a couple niche applications there. Now my impression of this is that the wooden shields are going to be a defensive option, so probably won't give any range attack or a minimal range attack at best. One other thing worth noting is the XP rates are going to pretty much fall in line with the leather variant at that level, so they aren't going to be any better or worse than, say, crafting like green leather chaps or something. It'll be pretty much the same XP per hour. Next up, we have some minor changes to Barbarian Assault. I don't play this minigame, so I can't really say with any certainty what these changes entail, but they seem to be fixing a bug with arrow slots and something to do with how range is balanced in the game. So I'm excited to say that there are going to be some new quests coming to zeah with this content poll. The first one, the Queen of Thieves, and the second one, the Depths of Despair. The first one is going to be a pretty novice quest. All you need is a client of Karen quest completed, 20 thieving, and 20% Piscalaria's favor. Just a basic quest, but I think this is a really good step forward, honestly. We don't need Grandmaster quests all the time, and only one of them a year. I would prefer like 10 medium length quests that actually add more content to the game. I know I don't have a quest cape so I'm not going to get pissed off by having to redo them all the time, but really you should look past that, and having more minor quests that kind of tie the world together is going to be more important than one Grandmaster quest, even though I really am excited for Dragon Slayer 2. The Depths of Despair quest is going to reward you with some agility experience and Hesidia's favor. I'm not sure, depending on how quick the quest is, it's probably worth it to do it just for the favor. I think that is the main benefit of it. A couple other minor changes here, but the one I think is pretty important is with the Hard Ardoon Diary, they're thinking of changing it to allow you to teleport to the allotment patch 5 times as opposed to 1. No clue why it's just 1. It's not in line with any of the other diary teleports that bring you to farming patches. And on top of that, they're changing the medium one hopefully to be 3, because then there's actually a notable difference between them instead of just remaining the same. Alright guys, that's about it. Just a quick overview on the new content poll coming out. Leather shields I am excited for, however I'm not really sure where they're going to fall in. Probably won't have a huge use for me because honestly, you don't really use one-handed range weapons as much as you'd think. Mainly I'm just blowpiping things, or occasionally I'll be using a rune crossbow, or maybe the dragon crossbow when it comes out, but at that point, honestly, probably just invest in Odium Ward or the new item, but I guess there is a niche use for them, hopefully, for some people. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.